As a travel show host, I love to travel, but I also love games. That's why I created The Perfect Day Adventure, a card game to explore food, movement, experiences, and play.
Of course, I created this game before the pandemic, so rather than not release the first episode, I'm going to show you what I was working on before the world turned upside down.
What I wanted to do with Perfect Day Adventure was show that it could be done in these challenging aspects. So, like the person who loves challenges like I am, I decided, Mexico City, why not? Let's do one of the hardest cities that is possible to do with this right now. Difficult because I don't speak Spanish very well. Difficult because I don't know the territory very well. You're talking about the largest city in Mexico, economic and cultural hub. I mean, this is Mexico's New York.
There are so many gardens, so many trees, plants everywhere. People really walk around as a way to get from one place to another.
The game itself was designed so that we could explore a city spontaneously.
This game was an idea that he didn't quite bring to fruition a couple years ago. So when we decided to come to Mexico City, it was an opportunity to kind of revisit that and flesh it out.
The city is vibrant, and I wanted to explore this city in this way, doing PDA, because that would allow me to see if this game actually was as fun as I was hoping that it would be.
This city is at over 7,000 feet. I was wondering why I felt so dehydrated. My skin is a little bit dry.
When I was doing Day of Gluttony, one of the cities that I really wanted to hit, but it was just too hard logistically to hit, was Mexico City. Challenges are inevitable. Playing the game in itself creates a story that allows you to explore a city different than how a person would normally.
Okay, so here's how the game works. Each of us takes 5 cards from the deck, keeping it secret from the other person. The cards are separated into categories like eat, move, experience, and even act. At the bottom of the card, you'll notice a task that you need to fulfill. It's up to each player to judge whether or not the other player has fulfilled this task. For example, if you pull street food, the other player must approve of your choice in order to get the point. Each card has a value which we made up based on how difficult we thought it would be. A player can change up to 5 cards at the end of their turn, and if they ask a stranger for advice, they get an extra point. This is our first time playing in this episode, so we figured out things like how many cards we can play at once and how to end it. Here is The Perfect Day Adventure, Mexico City.
Yay, Mexico City. Welcome to Chiquito Cafe.
I think it's another ito in there. Chiquitito.
Chiquito.
Chiquitito.
That's right, I forgot. They like to add the extra itos to make it extra cute and extra small. And if you can tell from me, this thing is only this big.
It's pretty little.
Pretty little, pretty tiny little spot. Cute little spot. Can't wait to get the coffee.
Plus one.
Plus
Caffeine.
Caffeine. What'd you learn about the coffee here?
Well, the barista was saying that the coffee beans are a cross between Colombian and Venezuelan, but they grow in Mexico, in the state of Veracruz.
Venezuelan, Colombian, Mexican. Yeah. All my friends told me Chiquito Coffee Cafe, this is the place you gotta go when you're going to Mexico City. This. They even have coconut milk. I might need 2 of these. Is that okay? Can I have 2? Is it, do I get another point? Probably don't get another point. But
1 point.
1 point, just 1 point. Okay, 1 point. At least I got a stainless steel straw. I think this is well deserved of the 1 point of the caffeine. Dre, yeah?
For sure. Plus 1.
Andrea's in the bathroom, and Salvador here has recommended some street tacos 2 blocks away.
They're cheap and they're good.
Andrea doesn't even know we're gonna get a bonus for me. I got an extra card I can play because it's so close. Are you gonna let me play it? I even asked the stranger. I get an extra point for asking. You can have the extra point for asking the stranger.
You're gonna bargain with me.
You can have the extra point. I want to play the street food. I just talked to our neighbor and he said that there's a really good street food taco place
But
right
do they make
here.
the tortillas?
They make the tortillas handmade, and he's gonna go with us.
Sounds fun.
You can have the point for him coming with us, and I'll take the point for the card. How does that sound?
Deal.
These guys were nice enough to pour some excellent coffee here in Mexico City. The best coffee. The best coffee in Mexico City is right here, right here.
This game allows you to be spontaneous, which is really fun. If you don't just want to be a tourist, you want to do some of the local things, get some ideas from different people, this is a great way to do it.
When I originally created PDA, I wanted everyone to ask the local for the next spot at every single spot. But then I realized that not everyone's gonna do that. And with technology, we're gonna use our phones or have recommendations or have places we wanna see. This is just a vessel that allows us to go do that. But then I had the street food card, so the other element is adding a point. You get an extra point if you ask a stranger. And I actually think that's great because interaction with the local culture is a big part of what I'm trying to do with this game is I'm trying to get people to really interact with the other people that are there. And so we met a local, Salvador, and Salvador was so kind to take us to a street food taco. And if you notice, like, there's tons of taco places everywhere. You don't know which ones are good. I guess the only way to really tell is by seeing how long their line is. But maybe, you know, that might not be the best judge. But if you have a local that says, hey, actually, this is the best taco.
I highly recommend you the beef taco. That it's with smashed potatoes, and corn tortilla is made here, so they are great tacos. You're gonna love them.
Long tortillas, we're gonna get it with beef. Mashed potato and nopales.
Biggest taco I've ever eaten. Want some?
Thank you. Yes, thank you. And gracias, sí. Qué rico. A little something in Spanish. Qué rico. No words can describe how delicious this is. Some people that if they don't have the tortilla, they don't eat.
They don't want to eat, actually.
If I had a choice of tortilla or no tortilla, I would always choose with the tortilla.
Yes.
The way that they make this is chicharron inside the gordita. And they compress the chicharron after they fry it, the pig skin, and they mix it with some other pork to create kind of a paste. It's almost like a pate. And that goes, a little ball of that in the hand with the corn before it's pressed and griddled. And then you add all the other toppings. Yum. See if I can pick this up. If you don't eat any of this food when you're traveling, you really miss out.
This is the real street food. So
Yeah.
it was like less than $3.
Well,
That's how you make it affordable, guys. That's how you make it affordable.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. How did we
Thank you
find
for
you?
this.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
nice having you here, and hope you enjoy everything you do here in Mexico City.
thank you. We will.
Thank you.
What luck.
People here are so friendly, and so I'm really glad that Harry and I struck up a conversation with our neighbor because we wouldn't have found that spot. It was very close by, but maybe it wasn't on the way, so we wouldn't have visited there. If you come to Mexico City, you need to eat street food. There's so many things that you can find on the street.
All right, Dre, what's going on?
Now it's my turn. So we are going to do a little double whammy here. We've got alternate mode of transport, and we're gonna take that to the garden. Move around a little bit after that food.
I went to go pay for the card or try to get the card, and there was a malfunction. And apparently the card that we were given was not used for a very long time. So right when we got there, I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna keep going. Let's move this thing along. And then I'm like, crap, what are we gonna do?
Yay, Andrew's got a bike. Well, this is a pooper. I use this card and it says now that my thing is suspended. So Andrew's got a bike, but I don't have a bike. So we gotta figure this out. Gotta troubleshoot these things sometimes. Our Airbnb had these, which is really nice. But now I'm trying to figure out how I can get a bike. I don't know how to do that.
And that's actually the thing. You're gonna have to troubleshoot when something goes wrong. And pretty much within the second person's turn, something went wrong.
I'll take that point.
I had the bike card, the juice, the dessert. So I knew that I could do something, but I needed to figure out how to finagle that play.
It's all about the fun, not about the competition. But I've got 4 and he's got 2, so just saying.